So I'm Courtney Carter. Thank you for joining us at the Coyote Ugly Satellite Bar. And today we have Jazz, who is the GM of the New Orleans bar, Coyote Ugly NOLA. Hey, Jazz. Thanks for joining us.
How you doing?
Good, good. So before we actually got started, Jazz and I were catching up, but not catching up. We just met today, but we were talking about like how we just met and it feels like we're family because it's just something about Coyote, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like I was saying, like I tell all the staff, I tell everyone when you get hired, one of the great things about Coyote is it is like a family, especially each bar. And then for the Coyotes is like a sorority because the thing about Coyotes is it's a common denominator amongst all of us. The fact that we are willing to get on the bar and dance and be the life of the party. You know what I mean? And the confidence you gain from that, unbelievable. You don't realize it until you look back and be like, well, look at there.
Right.
Hello. And then it's nice to be able to relate to other females on that point. Like when I started, I was like, and then to, Courtney, I'm sure you could be like, well, when you started, it was like, and then look at you now. You're not afraid to step out on any platform in any kind of way. And you can speak up, say whatever you feel.
Yeah.
And that's pretty awesome.
It is.
Room to grow, but it's a great stepping stone.
Right. And I think you're exactly right that being a Coyote like just empowers women in general, right?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like you said, I feel like I can do anything, getting on that bar sober and throwing a party every night. Like
every night.
Going through breakups and still up there throwing parties and
right,
stuff.
We're having a divorce party.
Yeah, so Jazz
party.
Right. So Jazz, how long have you been working for Coyote Ugly?
Since 2008 I want to say July.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Wow.
Wow.
And you started off as a Coyote, worked your way up to GM. Nice. And I have to mention this, Jazz is on maternity leave right now, but has taken the time to talk to me today. So thank you so much. I cannot believe you worked 9 months as a GM at Coyote Ugly. What was that like?
I worked the whole 9 months too.
Oh my God. I know they were worried you were going to have that baby in the bar.
They were so worried. They were like, the staff in particular. I mean, it just plays into the fact of the family atmosphere. They were just like, because the New Orleans location, our office is located upstairs. And so like I would have to go up and down some stairs, but I was like, gotta work it out. I have to get the baby out some kind of way. But it was fine. It was fun. Everyone was like, oh, be careful. They brought me so much food, anything I wanted.
That's like, nice.
I should be pregnant all the time, apparently.
I know, right? The attention, all the love you got. Yeah.
People listened to it. I didn't have to repeat myself. I was like, oh. So this is the missing factor. And, on the other aspect of it, it helped, like I was telling you earlier, it helped me grow as a manager because, our bar is so small. So it's so, one of the things I love is being so hands-on, being able to jump in, knowing everyone that walks in the bar. So funny. People will be parking in the parking lot across the street. I'm like, hey, Rome.
Oh, so it's really a family like all the way around. I love that.
Yeah. So being pregnant, I had to take a step back and, I couldn't be as hands-on. I had to focus more on the back of the house, which was awesome. You know what I mean? It helped me get ahead of the game, help out with advertising and pulling in new things. So that was fun. And it also helped the staff grow as well, being more independent and, not being so needy on me.
So you've worked every Mardi Gras since 2008. Have you missed one?
Well, so the thing about it is when I first started Mardi Gras, we had the veterans that have been there since the bar. Some of them have been there since the bar had opened. So it was more along those lines. Well, I wasn't working that first Mardi Gras. I was too green.
Yeah, I know. You got to work your way up.
Yeah, definitely had to work my way up, which I love. You know what I mean? But I would say I've been at every Mardi Gras since then.
Okay.
Every Mardi Gras since then. And this will be my first Mardi Gras miss.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of Mardi Gras, for the people who don't know, what are the dates? Maybe even give a little bit of a history on what Mardi Gras is.
Okay.
I know it's bigger than just a party.
Oh, Mardi Gras. Some would say, some would definitely not say. Mardi Gras technically starts in New Orleans on January 5th. Is when we have our first Mardi Gras, and it literally rolls until Fat Tuesday. And Fat Tuesday is the day. It's a Catholic holiday. Fat Tuesday is the day right before Ash Wednesday, where Catholics go into 40 days. 40 days of Lent. You pick something to give up. You live a much more modest, humble lifestyle, sacrifice and all that. So Mardi Gras is just a huge celebration into that. And Fat Tuesday is the big grand dame, the big go-ho, like we're going out with a bang. But the thing about Fat Tuesday in New Orleans, at 12 o'clock, Bourbon Street shuts down. Like they come down with EMT, the firefighters, police, the police on the horses, like motorbike. It's like a true shutdown of Bourbon Street. Something like you've never at 12 o'clock. Something like you've never seen before. And they mean business. Yeah. Because it's been literally a party since January 5th. And Fat Tuesday this year I believe is on February 21st. So that, I mean, imagine that. And sometimes it falls at the end of February. So it's a party filled with balls. Okay. So you have these parades, right? Like you have the Zulu parade, which happens on Fat Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, Zulu is a club, and then Zulu that weekend before has a huge ball. So, you know, it's balls associated with the parades and it's crews and things like that. So it's just a huge production. Mardi Gras is a lot more than just, King K, people getting on floats and stuff like that. We have balls, we have walking parades, we have these people handcraft some of these floats all year round, and the club member pay dues. It's just so cool.
It's bigger than what I thought, and I guess what most people think.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you born and raised in New Orleans?
No, I came here for undergrad back in 2004. Back in 2004. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Back in 2004, I graduated from Xavier. My senior year, I was walking past Coyote, and they were like, "Hello," and I was like, "Hello." Do you want to dance? And I was like, "You don't really mean that, though." But sure enough, I came in on a Sunday, and they're like, "Get on the bar." I was like, "I'm right."
And you've been there ever since?
Ever since.
Wow, that's a great story. What are you looking forward the most to with this Mardi Gras season?
Well, this is going to be, I feel like this is finally us getting back to Mardi Gras. The year back, what was it, 2021? 2020 was the last big bang Mardi Gras. Then 2021, we didn't have a Mardi Gras due to COVID. Then 2022, Mardi Gras, it was a lot of restrictions on Mardi Gras, and people were still kind of sensitive about COVID. But this year, it's just everyone's expecting this Mardi Gras to be one of the biggest ones yet. So we're just uber excited.
Yeah, I bet. What's the typical shift look like for a Coyote during Mardi Gras season?
So this kind of plays into us getting back to normal. So we were 24 hours for 7 days prior to COVID. And so basically it was like,
Oh my God.
Back in Nam, when I used to work at 8 on 8 off, let's get it. But
yeah,
not anymore. You weren't crazy like me. Now we're like, we just have the New Orleans staff work their normal schedule. We don't want to give them any more because they still have to, continue to work the rest of the week and stuff like that. And we bring in staff from all over, Austin, San Antonio, Nashville, Denver, OKC, New York, you name it. We've had them from Vegas, San Diego, everywhere. They come in, and it's really one of those events where it's fun to make a little cash, but you get to experience Mardi Gras. You know what I mean? And I think that's the highlight, and that's what keeps people coming back, because Mardi Gras is unreal, especially at that age. If you're gonna bartend somewhere, you want to bartend an event like Mardi Gras, and then get to go out on Bourbon Street.
Absolutely.
have fun.
Right. Does the Coyote Ugly New Orleans bar, do they have a drinking philosophy, and does that change for Mardi Gras? Like, do you all up the ante for everyone who comes in?
Listen, I feel like my horns just.
Yeah, let them out.
Listen, I'm reformed now. But listen, our philosophy during Mardi Gras is, for the staff, we chill out. You know what I mean? Because we want everyone to be on their game, and it's a long week, so we want them to be focused. For customers,
right?
You dare.
Yeah.
Devil in the film. You know what I mean? Because it's. I mean, people come down here and you think you know, but you don't. Because name how many places in the States that you can go to a gas station and get a drink, go to the movie theater and get an alcoholic beverage, go to Walgreens, get a fifth Jameson, anywhere you want. It's alcohol. The daiquiri shop, get some shots in the daiquiri, walk around town. I mean, the bars don't close. You can stumble 2 doors down, it's another bar. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go, it's a bar. It's just the culture of New Orleans. Mardi Gras, not Mardi Gras. We have drive-through bars. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's just,
even though I'm reformed, I do want to experience a drive-through bar.
Oh my God, yes. Soccer moms drop the kids off. Hello.
Yes, put a little something in my cup. Yeah. Wow. And that takes me into the culture of the New Orleans bar. I know that you said, it's pretty much a party in New Orleans, and Mardi Gras is just a time where it's 110%. Does the culture shift as far as the type of patrons that come in? Because people are coming from all over. So what is that culture like then?
The beautiful thing about New Orleans is, randoms. We're going to get those randoms, those rookies that come down there, and the girls are going to have, the staff is going to have an opportunity to make an impression on them. And usually what happens is those people come back year after year. And so we have a lot of rookies filled with a lot of regulars that come every Mardi Gras, sprinkled with our regulars that come, throughout the year that are local. So, it's just fun. People come to that bar. It's a watering hole. It's a safe place because we're 4 blocks off of Bourbon, close to the river. So, it's pretty well lit. And so people feel safe there. A lot of times people come there, get their Uber, have their nightcap before they go in, or just stay there and party the whole time.
How long or how many girls do you guys run on the bar for Mardi Gras?
For Mardi Gras, we can have up to 5 or 6 on the bar. It's just have fun, go at it.
Nice.
And then the customers, they're jumping up there. And with our new beautiful renovation to the back bar, we have this beautiful sign. So a lot of people hop on that bar to get that Instagram pictures. Just have our bar is like, come here, it's petite.
Okay.
Much like myself. Well, yeah, so we just have that back bar, and then for Mardi Gras we have our satellite bar, which is at the front door, and then behind main bar we'll have 5 bartenders, and usually behind the satellite bar we'll have 1 to 2, and that's where we'll have our merch and our to-go drinks, because you can drink on the streets of New Orleans.
Right. That's lovely. That is lovely. I enjoyed that. My one time visiting New Orleans, I did enjoy being able just to peruse around and drink while doing it.
Yeah, I call New Orleans an adult Disney World. You know what I mean? Because you can gamble, you can drink whatever you want. You know what I mean?
That's it. The food is Draco's. Oh my gosh, those oysters! I don't even eat oysters.
See? Sorority.
Yes, absolutely. What about celebrity sightings? Is that something that happens all the time during? I'm sure it happens all the time anyway in Coyote, but what is it like during Mardi Gras?
During Mardi Gras, it's so random because it's random. When we get a pop, and there's a bunch of people. And about 2-3 years ago, Tommy, our director of operations, the old coach of the States.
Yeah.
That's horrible, Jasmine. But anyway, he was in the bar, and he was so he was so kind. I was like, oh, can we get a picture? He took a picture with us, had on some fresh Nikes, with a nice blue suit. His picture is actually on the 30th anniversary t-shirt. But we've had, I can't even think of people's name. We've had celebrities in the bar, whether it's Mardi Gras, whether it's just random, because New Orleans has a lot of filming going on down there.
Right.
Just those random nights. I can't think of the other guy's name. He wanted to get on the bar. I was like, nah, I don't care who you are. We really cater to females. Like, I pride myself on
Right. And I think sometimes people get that confused. They think it's more for men, but I'm like, no, we really cater to the women at Coyote Ugly. Just come on in, like, we're your homegirl. We're not against you. Like, we want you to have a good time. We want you to get free drinks from these men out here.
Hello, I need your help. There's no I team, sister. Let's get on this bar and get jiggy with it.
Yes, I will help you.
8 hours of cardio. Come get this.
Yes. So my last questions for you are, can you give some tips on anybody who's coming down from Mardi Gras, like what to bring, some definite places to hit up?
Okay, tips for Mardi Gras. Safety first. Do not bring your cellular device to Bourbon Street. Don't put it, listen, if you do, don't put it in your back pocket. Don't put anything in your pockets that you care about. Listen.
So the pickpocketing thing is real.
It's real. Never go anywhere by yourself. Always travel in pairs, no dark alleys, anything like that. But on to fun stuff. You got to say you try a hurricane, so you got to do a hurricane. Rock me like a hurricane. You got to come to Coyote Ugly and dance on the bar, because that's a must. Because we're the only bar in New Orleans where you can dance on the bar. You got to get yourself a piece of king cake. You got to do the Cafe Du Monde. After a long night of drinking and whatnot, stumble over to Cafe Du Monde, get your little coffee.
The original, or can we settle? Because I know there's like franchises now, and they're not. I had the airport one, and it was okay, but apparently
the original.
Okay.
I like to stick to what I know. As you were saying earlier, Drago's is.
Yes.
Oysters. Those charged oysters. Listen, you can go to Drago's. Listen, Acme. I love Acme, but don't do it to yourself and wait in that line. You can go to Felix across the street and have $30 off your bill. All the same. Mr. Ed's Seafood. They're jambalaya. I mean, I could go on. It's New Orleans in the
food. What about to watch the parade? What are some of the places that you would suggest watching the parade from?
To watch the parade, okay, first, it's no need to be anywhere near the barricades. We don't want, don't be near the barricades.
Okay.
Give them 50 feet. Seriously. They're going to throw them. They're drunk people on those floats, so, watch.
Okay.
But you can watch the parades on Canal Street. You can go, if you have a hotel or the Marriott, sometimes they let people up and you can watch parades from there on Bourbon Street. There's not really a lot of parades on there, but I would say St. Charles and Canal Street is where I would watch the parades.
Okay. And for those people who are interested in like the haunted places, anywhere that they need to make sure they go, I'm not interested in those types of things. I'm a scaredy cat, but where would you suggest?
Well, we have this great bar crawl that comes through New Orleans crawl, and they have a haunted crawl. So we could definitely link you up with them and you could see some really cool stuff.
Okay, that sounds good.
And have some booze while you're doing it, because that is the only way you got to see that haunted stuff.
I might would do one if I was drunk.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if not, to me, it's Snoozeville. But the company that I'm talking about, they know how to do it and they do it well. And you see some cool, because New Orleans, let's face it, New Orleans is old.
Yeah, it's got a lot of history behind it. Oh, well, thank you, Jazz. Thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to me, and hopefully we'll get to meet in person soon.
Yes, and we can do some mom things,
Yes, mom. Yes. Yes. Congratulations on your baby.
Thank you, Courtney. So nice.
Yes.
You are
Thank you. Thank you. So are you. And cheers to 30 years.
Cheers.
Cheers to 30 years. Thank you, Jazz. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.